What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going, y'all? This is Gemariah, Washington. I am back. Finally back. To be back here on my channel. Before I get started, I want to say I'm very excited and grateful to be back. I hope you all are prepared to be inspired and motivated, uplifted and encouraged, electrified and enlightened by this fascinating and captivating message. Because I really do believe that you are about to declare some great things in your life today. I would like to speak from the topic of my message. You got this. If you have a mirror inside of the bathroom, or if you have like a camera, just look at yourself real quick and just tell yourself, you got this. The next time I need you to put an exclamation point on it. Look at yourself again and tell yourself, you got this. This is not just a statement of encouragement, but this is also a declaration. So if you're excited like me, I want you to say it like you have a microphone in your hand, because we're going to make this statement an announcement, and we're going to say it like we want to shout about it. Look at yourself one more time and tell yourself with a loud but powerful voice, you got this. All right. You can also put that in the comment section. Look at yourself and just put you got this in the comment section. Just tell them you got this. You got this. Type out you got this. Now, as you all begin to receive this message, one of the most remarkable things that I love about this powerful message is that you can give yourself some credit. And giving yourself credit is a reminder to recognize your accomplishments and be very proud of yourself and others. I love the words you got this, and the words you got this is a phrase that is used to tell someone, even yourself, that you believe they can and will succeed in dealing with something. It's also a positive remark that shows your faith in the person to get the job or the task done. I'm very excited to share this message with you, and I really hope that this message will touch your hearts. My dearly beloved brothers, sisters, and friends from all over the world, as we all proceed this year, I want you to know that you are an important part of this earth that we live in. And you and I are living human beings. My brothers and sisters, I want you to know that you are awesome. You are beautiful. You are chosen. And you have the power to be worthy. I want you to know that you are deserving of the great things in this life that you are living in. And I do believe that without a shadow of a doubt, today is your day. No matter what happens in life, no matter what comes or goes, no matter how hard it gets or how long it takes or how dark it may be, no matter how steep the journey is, no matter how many obstacles you can handle, no matter how many ups and downs you may face in your life this week, you are amazing just the way you are. And I will never, ever change one itty bitty single thing about you. Now, if you don't mind, can we all be real about this thing for the next few moments? In this world that we live in today, a lot of people like us are walking around and we feel like we don't have anything to offer. We feel like that we are worthless. We feel like the whole world is against us. But as long as you have 2 legs and feet to walk, as long as you have a mouth and a tongue to talk, and as long as you have breath in your body, you are still worth fighting for. You were given this life because you are strong enough to live through it. And just because you don't have it, it doesn't mean you can't have it. But you gotta work for it. It may be a slow process, but quitting won't speed it up. Remember to always be kind. And if you see someone falling behind them, walk beside them. If someone is being ignored, find a way to include them. If someone has been knocked down, lift them up. Always remind people of their worth. Be who you needed when you were going through hard times. Just one small act of kindness could mean the world to someone. You've got what it takes, but it will take everything you've got. And if your determination to succeed is strong enough, failure will never overtake you. So don't let your emotions overpower your intelligence. And no matter how you feel, I want you to do these 5 things for me. Actually, do these 5 things for yourself. Wake up, get up, dress up, show up, and never give up. And I know that this year has already started. And I believe that this year we are locking in. Because as long as we keep going, we'll keep getting better. And as we get better, we gain more confidence. And I believe that we will reach every single goal we set. And we will put in the work. How many of you, I'm going to be really honest, how many of you have the mindset that you are willingly able to be committed to do whatever it takes? Well, how many of you had a time where you felt like you want to quit, but you kept going anyway? You're not the only one. I feel the same way. And this is what I'm personally committed to. I'm not committed to self-destruction, but I'm committed to self-development. And any person that is meant to be on this journey will walk through that path with me. I know that seasons change. Summer's the hottest. Spring and fall is like mid 60s, 50s, 40s. And winter's cold. But no matter what season it is or may be, no matter what seasons come, you just make sure that you are putting in the work, because you can't change the seasons. You may try to predict the weather, but you can't change the weather. But you can change your mindset. And this is a process that you must be willing to push through. So don't let negativity or the naysayers say that you don't have it. You cannot depend on excuses. And you cannot depend on negativity, because the challenges are necessary for many reasons. And the seasons should not stop you from getting up and doing something. And yes, I'm going to use slang language. If you think that you slayed hard enough, you better keep slaying and doing your part. Because the comeback is always greater than the setback. I don't know who actually needs to hear this, and I don't know what anybody else has said or done to you, but I've come to talk to somebody and tell you that you were not put on this earth to spend all your time worrying about what's going on in the world. And you were not put on this earth to just be average, but you were put on this earth to do great things in your life. And you are also put on this earth to recognize your gifts and talents and use them to contribute to the world. And I know we all look good and smell good. We got our hair done. We got our outfits on. We got our makeup on. We got our routine on. But that's not the actual point of how you made it. But if you can agree to what I'm about to say in this very next moment, I want you to go crazy. You've made it this far because you know who you are, you know where you belong, and you never lost value. And when everybody else thinks that the story is over, it's not over for you, because your story has just begun. And now that you have decided to stand on business, you'll be able to get some great evidence so that you can prove that you have the power to fulfill your dreams. Keep going and keep doing what you are doing, because somebody out there will be motivated by your determination. You got this. Do you really understand that there are 24 hours in a day? 1,440 minutes in a day. 86,400 seconds in a day. And there are so many people out there that have been looking out for you, supporting you, clapping for you, and cheering you on. Do you absolutely understand? Do you completely understand? Do you realize that there are 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, 365 days in a year, and you are still doing your part? I understand that we all have moments of fear and doubt and shame and disappointment. But don't let your limitations overshadow your talents. Let me say it again. Don't let your limitations overshadow your talents. Because a true winner doesn't just seek the title. A true winner seeks growth and greatness. And if I were you, I would rather take action instead of wasting another 365 days. You see, life is a journey. It's not a race. And your dreams don't have expiration dates. So don't let the loudness of another's opinion silence the fierceness of your spirit. And I don't know about you, my brothers and sisters, but I'm going to be really honest with you. I want my life to mean something. And I know your life wants to mean something too. But if we don't do the work can't be done. And it won't be done by itself. Do you agree? Through all of the pain, the blood, the sweat, the tears, Your friends and family are waiting for you to make a move. Because when you make a move, you'll find your way through. But when you know for yourself that you have survived from what you went through, you realize that you made it. You realize that you are more resilient than you could have ever imagined. And so, yes, my brother, yes, my sister, yes, my friend, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. It's time for you to bloom and shine like never before. And you got to realize that there's absolutely nothing that you can't and won't do. And if you would be willing to fight through this battle, if you would be willing to fight through this academic struggle, that artistic struggle, I'm telling you, at the end of the battle is going to be victory. So don't worry about what's to your left. Don't worry about what's to your right. And don't worry about what's behind your back. You keep looking ahead, because what you will see will be bright in front of your face. I noticed that a lot of people have been saying, give me my money. But just in case you need to hear this, we don't just stand for money, but we stand for what is right. And you did not wake up to be mediocre. Do you agree? See, good things don't only come to those who wait, but good things also come to those who work hard. You may have to work your butt off at times, but you can still be a success. And I hate to burst your bubble, but you can't climb the ladder of success with your hands inside of your pockets. This next sentence that I'm going to say is really deep, but listen to me. You can't see up when you are looking down. Can I say that again? You can't see up when you are looking down. See, up and down are not the same. They are two different directions, including left and right. So if you want to see up this year, you got to look up. And you should always remember that your present situation is not your final destination. In spite of what you are going through, in spite of what's going on around you, in spite of what's going on within you, in spite of what you see and how you feel, you got this. Sometimes you need to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, is that all you got? How much more can you take? Do you still have more left in you? I know you're tired. I know you're weary. I know you're weak. I know that you have been brought to tears. I know you feel like giving up, and I know you feel like you are going to pass out, but this is not the end. You still can make it happen. Don't you know what you are working with? Are you aware of what's on the inside of you? Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I'm going to make this really simply clear. Don't let the naysayers talk louder than you. Don't let the pessimists make you do something that you shouldn't. Stop letting other people make you stay silent when you know that you need to be heard. Open up your mouth and say something. Use your faith and do something. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Remember why you started. Remember what you are doing it all for. Remember why you are doing what you are doing. And don't just be great in public, be great in private. Because what you do today will determine your future. You are my sister. You are my brother. You are chosen and dedicated to be here on this earth. And I love you, and that matters to me. You should be grateful that your heart is still beating. You should be grateful that your mind is still functioning. Because after all of the stuff that we all had to go through, after all the ups and downs and turnarounds that we all had to deal with, after all these days of going from here to there and this to that, we're still here. And I just believe that one good minute can change a whole hour. One good hour can change a whole day. One good day can change a whole week. One good week can change a whole month. One good month can change a whole year. And one good year can change a whole life. And now it's time for you to show the world who's the actual boss. Even when you don't feel like it, you still gonna have to stand your ground and show them who's the real boss. Show Monday who's the boss. Show Tuesday who's the boss. Show Wednesday and Thursday who's the boss. Show Friday, Saturday, and Sunday who's the boss. You own your journey to success. And I refuse for you to go back because you deserve much more than that. You got this. This is your year. I wish I had a watch on my left wrist right now. And I know that there are clocks everywhere. But the one thing that I don't do very often is watch the clock. So instead, I do what it does, which is to say, keep going. So we got to learn how to stop being spectators and start being participants. Do you agree? Not too long ago, a lot of people have been saying, Gemariah, you have been bringing up so much positive energy, and it builds up for the people and with the people that are around you. And that's true. But there was a question about this thing, and the question was, why do you bring up so much energy at the right, impeccable, miraculous time? I'm glad you asked. The reason why I bring up so much positive energy at the right, impeccable, correct, and miraculous time is not just because I have interest, but it's also because that I have integrity. And now that I'm locked in and ready to go, I've come to let the world know that I'm back. It's been a long time coming, but I'm back. My heart may be broken, but I'm back. I have made some mistakes, but I'm back. I may have been depressed, but I'm back. I was devastated about what happened, but I'm back. Those naysayers said that I couldn't make it. Those dream killers and the dream stealers said that I shouldn't have to be here, but I'm back. I've messed up so many times. I've slipped and tripped so many times. I've fallen down so many times, but I'm back. I wish I could have gone back and changed some things in the past, but I can't. But I'm back. I may be uncertain about what's going to happen next in the future, and I may not know where it's going to go, but I'm back. It may be a long road and the pressure may feel even real, but I'm back and I will do the best I can. Now, what I picture in my mind is today, hundreds and thousands of people who have gathered to hear this message. Whether if it's in person, online, at every location. And I see you getting up from the failure and the stress and the pain and the guilt and the shame and the regret that has kept you paralyzed, and taking your stand in the gate of praise and entering into the gates with thanksgiving. I wish that I could just get about 25 people to jump up on your feet right now and shout these words with me. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Let your family know I'm back. Let your friends know I'm back. Let the naysayers know I'm back. Let the dream killers know I'm back. Let the past version of yourself know I'm back. I'm not perfect, but I'm back. I don't have it planned out yet, but I'm back. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm back. I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, but I'm back. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm back. I decree and declare that you will not be dethroned. You will not be defeated. And you will not be detached from your purpose. You were not made to fit in, but you were born to stand out. Woo-wee! And there is no way on this earth that we are going to leave you hanging all by yourself. So while we are here on this earth, we want to let you know that we are not alone. You are not alone. And we're going to celebrate with you. I know you haven't seen your best days yet, but believe me when I tell you that the best is yet to come. If we're going to flip the script, we're going to flip the script. If we're going to break the world record, we're going to break the world record. If we're going to make it happen, we're going to make it happen. If we're going to do something, we're going to do something. What's up, baby? We got stuff to do. We got a generation to change. We got a foundation to build. We got families that need to be raised. Don't miss the miracle. Don't miss the breakthrough. Put the frosting on the cake. Finish what you started. Give yourself some credit. I have a few minutes left, and I'm about to get out. You know, being bold and brave is a process. And you got to keep the main thing, the actual main thing, and remind yourself what matters most. Sometimes you need to push through the pain. Sometimes you got to put some effort into it. That's why we hear a phrase that says, no pain, no gain. No effort, no result. No guts, no glory. We got to push through the pain. We got to persevere through tough times, because on the other side is a reward. And the truth of the matter is that giving up hurts even more. But although the world is suffering, there is still room for overcoming. And I want to let you know that you are an overcomer and you are more than a conqueror. Life may get tough, but you got to keep pushing through the pain. You're not a loser. You're not a disgrace. You're not a mistake. You're not a failure. And you're sure enough for not the B word. And I promise you that you will make it to the other side of this, because your condition is not your conclusion. I'm going to be really honest and transparent with you all. This message has been so important to me over the past few weeks. And I've been trying to articulate through this message that you are here for a reason, not just for a season. And I want you to know that you still belong in your own skin. Friendship is one of the greatest rewarding things that life has to offer. And I refuse to take it for granted. But more importantly, I refuse to take you for granted. I know it took some days and weeks to make it through this moment. But I still do believe that no matter what happens on this earth, we are all in this together. Because after all of the things that we have been through, after all the things that we have been through, we still have joy. You keep on shining bright and showing up. And don't you ever let anybody dull your light. In spite of what you've said and done, in spite of what others have said and done to you, you are still here. And if I can encourage other people, then you can do that too. It's been tough, but I'm still here and I'm still learning. And I refuse to give you pieces of garbage because I love you too much for that. I can't put you on the box and I refuse to, but there's a reason why I've been saying you got this. I realize that there are so many heartbreaking things going on in the world, especially in today's society. But now it's up to us to have faith and keep going. We all have brighter days coming our way. We may not have much time left, so we don't have time to waste. It's not always going to be cute. And it's not always going to be pretty. But the only thing that matters is that we do it anyway. And I refuse to end this message without telling you that the best is yet to come. The world needs people like me and you because what's meant for you will always arrive on time. And I believe that everywhere we go, we still have room to prosper. We all should be stronger than our excuses. We should believe that great things will come to pass. And I believe that we are getting ready to see a change happening, not just in school, but also at home, even at your job. And I believe that at this very moment in Cincinnati, Ohio, all over the world, there shall be a performance because a breakthrough is about to come through for you. And I will never forget this quote that I wrote. I once was crawling like a beetle, but now I'm soaring like an eagle. That's an original quote that I wrote just for you guys. Motivation will keep us going. A speech will get us fired up, but discipline is going to give us the power to stay committed to whatever that goal is. Because when you break through, you will find a breakthrough. As Maya Angelou would say, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, you do better. You are amazing. You are brave. You are phenomenal. And you are powerful beyond measure. And I want to make sure that your heart is fulfilled and restored. And if you don't remember anything else that I said, just remember that it starts with you and it ends with you. You got the strength for this. You got the mind for this. But most importantly, you got the heart for this. And I do too. And you'll be able to tell somebody, he did it, she did it, they did it. And we can do that too. And I truly do believe that you have what it takes to make it through the whole year. I'm very proud of you all. I want you to be great. I care about you. I appreciate you. And I love you. You got this. Thank you so much for listening to this awesome and wonderful video. I hope this message has touched your hearts today. I love you guys. You keep on doing your best. And don't you ever give up. You got this. You got this. I will never change a thing about you. You got this. You got this. You got this. Whether if it's rainy, stormy, sunny, cloudy, or snowy, you got this. You got this. You got this.